all my years of binge-watching TV series, Game of Thrones was one of the greatest shows ever to grace the screen. That last season seemed to rush so many beautiful storylines that now, in retrospect, leave a bitter taste in my mouth. Hearing about the creation of multiple shows centered within the George R.R. Martin universe, I couldn't help but get that excitement back in my bones. House of the Dragon has filled that gaping hole that Game of Thrones left and proved that we are getting some of the best television along with it. House of the Dragon is less of a Game of Thrones spin-off than a Westerosi adaptation of Succession, another HBO crown jewel. Like Succession, House of the Dragon features a large family wielding capitalism's most nepotistic instincts in service to selfish goals no reasonable human being should care about. Television doesn't need to care about right or wrong. It's fun to watch bad people doing naughty things. House of the Dragon isn't an existential fight for survival against unthinkable evil like Game of Thrones, but rather centers around a petty family squabble with the fantasy equivalent of nuclear weapons. Showrunners Ryan Condal and Miguel Sapochnik pull off an immensely impressive feat with Season 1. House of the Dragon has the steady narrative pacing and first-rate acting that allows the show to succeed on its own merits, independent of the broader spectacle. It stands alone. The show managed to get its audience invested in characters even amid a clunky time jump that saw two of its leads, both its princess and its queen, recast midway through the season. I'm in awe of the sheer amount of work put into the show and how much I truly care for each character even after this dramatic shift. The first-rate performances by Millie Alcock and Emily Carey as Rhaenyra Targaryen and Alicent Hightower might have presented a lot of problems for Emma Darcy and Olivia Cook, but they deliver on such a tremendous level that you can't help but want more from both of them. House of the Dragon is the rare kind of show where you actually feel for the characters without necessarily needing to identify with them all. The legend of Daemon Targaryen manifests itself through Matt Smith's uncannily minimalistic performance, commanding all the attention in a room with a single smirk. One doesn't need to pick a side between the Greens and the Blacks to feel for the patriarch ushering in his own family's demise. King Viserys Targaryen slowly withers away over the course of the season, and Paddy Considine delivers every line with the grief of a dying man faced with a horde of relatives who hate each other. It's surprisingly easy to relate to this collection of selfish, incestuous royals and the oligarchs who feed off their scraps. Unlike its predecessor, the audience can tune into House of the Dragon knowing the history, how all of this is going to end, who's going to kill who, and who's going to lose an eye for implying their cousins are bastards. The latter is unlikely to leave a lasting impression on pop culture, with how fast things come and go compared to the amount of worthy television we enjoy. But House of the Dragon might end up being the more impressive piece of work when these Game of Thrones spin-offs are all said and done. And I'll make the bold statement that this may be considered a masterpiece.
Lay siege to the Red Keep.
Send us.
I swear to ward the Queen.
Your cause owns a power that has not been seen since the days of old Valyria.
Tune in every Friday for new movie videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what other movies you would like me to do videos on. Thank you, Mom, for editing the scripts for my movie essays. I appreciate you. Till next time, thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.